Thanks for joining us. We are standing at our what we call our biofilter site, which is along 15 Mile, just immediately west of Garfield. And as you might know, we've had some large sewer interceptor rehabilitation projects going on, particularly at the intersection of 15 and Garfield. And that project will continue for at least for the rest of this year, and then hopefully we'll be done with it. But the reason I wanted to highlight what is happening in this location is many people, even before I even became the Public Works Commissioner, for a long time, people have complained about odors in different areas of our system. This is one of the areas, as I say, that many people have complained about the odors that they smell over the years. Now, certainly, since we've had our project going on here, the construction of our project, because it's required us to sort of hold flow back so the contractors can get in the pipe and do the sewer work, etc. And then when you release that again, sometimes we do have some odors as well. Fortunately, we're getting into the winter months, so everybody's got their windows closed right now, and most of the time there isn't an issue. But what we did actually, throughout our entire system, we did a very detailed analysis of some of the sites, 3 in particular, that we thought we could do a much better job if we invested some money in not only controlling the odors long term, but if we could try to get out what is known as H2S, which is, when the sewage is agitating, it creates something called hydrogen sulfide. And this is a very highly acidic element that really degrades the interior of concrete pipes. And of course, the interceptors, for the most part, all the older sections are all concrete pipe. That's what everybody used back in the day. And so because it erodes and degrades our pipes, it's one of the primary reasons that we have to put in different kinds of lining, etc., to really ensure the integrity of the pipe. So 2 reasons we're really spending some money on these biofilters at 3 different sites. This is a big one here. And we're spending about $12 million, I think. 12 or $13 million total. And first of all, know that there isn't going to be a rate increase because of this, because we are using what they call ARPA funds, American Rescue Plan funds. So we've been successful in getting some of these funds to pay for these projects. But this particular site used to be sort of it was all wood chips. And then we would try, with filters and that and large fans, we would try to suck out the H2S, not only the odor, but again, trying to eliminate corrosion of our pipes through our biofilter with using a natural substance. Now we've decided to sort of go next level here. So we want to make sure that we really attack the odors as much as we possibly can. So our odor control is what we're focusing on today. Steve Downing is my construction engineer for the Macomb County Public Works, and he's of course involved with all of our different projects that we're doing throughout our system here. But I wanted Steve to be able to tell you a little bit better of what we're looking at. We're having great success with the time horizon of this particular project. It's going along great on schedule. Very, very important that we do things as quickly as we can. Get this done so we get it online before next season, right? And as I say, for two principal reasons: odor control, and also we want to make sure we long-term ensure the integrity of our pipe. So that's really what we're up to here. Steve, can you fill our audience in here of what we're actually looking at and how we're doing?
Yes, well, absolutely. Thank you, Candice. Yeah, so as we mentioned, we're out here at the Fraser biofilter. Originally installed back in the 2014 time period, is an open bed wood chip type media filter, and it really did alleviate some of the odors in the area, but there were times where it was more than that filter bed could handle. So as Candice mentioned, we did a system-wide odor and corrosion study, and we looked at not just this location, but throughout the entire system of where we can put in facilities similar to what you're seeing in the background here, or other technology, to help alleviate the odor issues that we're seeing in the system, but really focus on protecting the existing concrete pipes. The odor mitigation is It's kind of secondary, but certainly it's more of a nuisance, especially to the residents. And we're very cognizant of that. So here at this site, we're upgrading it to, instead of an open bed with wood chips, it's an enclosed system. As you can see in the background, we've got the walls and the beams in for the roof, and they'll be forming up and casting the tops for this here soon. And essentially what we're going to do is put an engineered media in here. And what that does is it hosts a bacteria that will feed on the hydrogen sulfide. We've got a couple of ducts that tie into the interceptor at 2 locations, one right here on 15 Mile Road downstream of our control structure 3, and the other one is a new duct that we just put in that goes underground all the way over to the corner of Garfield and 15 Mile Road, and it'll pull the air in from there too. So essentially we're pulling that bad air, that H2S, the smelly air, and forcing it into this system. It goes through the media, it feeds on that bacteria, it rids the smell, and then it's discharged into the atmosphere. So it'll be a huge improvement for this area as well as other areas in the system that we'll talk about in future videos.
Right, and as Steve says, we're going to talk about them in some future videos, but we have another site way out in Chesterfield Township area, and we have another site in Macomb Township at 21 in Garfield that we're also going to be doing some things at. We have another site by our Clintondale pump station, which is along I-94, and so we really are trying to have a comprehensive view and a plan on how we can address these complaints that we get from individuals. So again, I just want to say in regards to this entire project along 15 Mile Road here, we're starting to get down on the slide here of these projects, and as you know, we're doing all these projects so we never have another sinkhole on 15 Mile Road again, and we are so incredibly appreciative of the patience that we have received from all of you that drive through here all the time, that live around this area. But we're fixing this stuff for the next generation, not just for us, but for the next generation. So we are spending a lot of money. We're going to make sure this stuff is fixed correctly. And we hope that once we're done here, you'll never know it's here. You'll never know that it's here, and you won't be bothered with any traffic restrictions or sinkholes on 15 Mile Road or any of these odors that sometimes happen as well. So thanks for joining us.